What up? It's Thursday, and if it's Thursday, that means you're tuned in to the best, yeah, I said it, the best Thursday night post-game show in on the interweb, and it's not just me that says it, other people say it too. The Athletic has said it. Yes. Yeah.
Sports Illustrated has said it.
Sports Illustrated has said it. Barstool Sports has said it.
Yo, you gotta chill, man.
Welcome to the Audible Thursday Night Post Game Show. I am part of the terrific trio that is Bobby G, Wildcard Mar, and filling in for April today. We got the big homie AP Allen Perales. What up, bro? What up, broskies?
That hook and ladder is giving me war flashbacks from the Fiesta Bowl back in 2007. So
I ain't tripping about it.
Why, Joe Brady? Why?
Oh no, that was gutsy call. It worked, but I mean,
did.
It was
like a charm.
Yeah, it was some other.
Also,
kind of
I'm very grateful it worked because it helped my fantasy team because Khalil Shakir was on the receiving end of it. So thank you. I really needed that.
Now, dude, how's that scored? Do they get? Is the yardage just transferred to one receiver, or is it split?
I think the catch goes to one receiver, but the yardage goes to the other. I want to say I don't know how that would work.
But how's it crazy? Because he got like 20. I mean, he got like 15 yards on the catch. You know what I mean? It ain't like he caught it in the backfield. He caught some yards, and then
I'm wondering how they score that because it's technically it's a lateral, and then the other player gets
so I think it's considered the receiving yards and the receptions where Joshua Palmer had it,
right?
And then it's considered the rushing yards. Where
that sounds right.
And wherever he gets passing, and that's what I'm assuming,
right?
I don't know the correct scoring. That's how I would score it. I mean, you know,
that sounds fair. Anybody out there in the ethos, man, that knows how that crazy thing is scored in fantasy, let us know, man. But I feel that's fair. Yeah, let the receiver get the catching and receiving yards, and then the other dude should get credited with rushing yards. Yeah, that sounds fair.
Doesn't show Shakir having rushing yards, so I guess they counted it all as receiving.
That's crazy.
Even though he didn't have even on that, I kind of find that odd, but all right.
Yeah. Hey, you're messing up people's fantasy teams. And NFL especially with all the gambling going on. Hey, we got to get this together, man. You know, you cost playing people's pockets. Playing people's pockets.
I don't like playing with my money.
NFL.
Stop it. Get some help.
So Joshua Palmer was credited for 11 yards. The other 33 went to Khalil Shakir.
Okay. All right. It is what it is. But yeah, hey, Thursday night we were blessed with another good game.
Good game.
Yeah, good game all the way down to the wire. Texas defense, man, is legit. It's been legit all year.
Been legit all year.
Yeah.
If you don't know now, you know.
I'm telling you. Number one scoring defense, number one in yards allowed. As they said during the broadcast, no team whose defense has been number one in both of those categories to finish a season has missed the playoffs. But the Texans are on an uphill battle. Tonight's game did get them over 500 though. Now 6-5 on the season, but still got a long way to go, man. AFC's competitive this season, but they looking good now, man. They got big questions to answer though. Big questions answered. Big questions answered on both sides, man. Buffalo, bro, you had a 100-yard running back. Why do you only get like 14 carries? Why is James Cook getting like in the low 20s?
The play call is crazy.
Yeah, what's up with that? And your defense inconsistencies, lots of questions, and some questions I want to pose to you two gentlemen. But first, just your overall thoughts on the games on the game itself from either side, either the Bills or the Texans side.
Go ahead, AP.
I mean, 8 sacks in one night.
Crazy.
The most sacks Josh Allen has taken since 2022. I'm not going to repeat the meme I told Bobby earlier, but let's just say it's not good. Josh Allen was running scared pretty much for the entire night.
Oh yeah.
They got 2 turnovers as well, one at the end and one right around the towards the end of the first half.
Mm-hmm.
That defense is really good. They're a really, really good defense. There's so many good pass rushers that they have. You have Danielle Hunter, you have Will Anderson, you got guys that they got from other teams. I can't remember who the guy's name was. The guy got from Philly this year in free agency.
Got Tony Togia from us plugging up the middle, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And half the time when they got to him, it was all just with 4-man rushes. They weren't even blitzing for most of the time. So that just tells you how great this defense really is. And now you got 11 days until your next game next week. You're going to have CJ Stroud back. If he is anything like the CJ Stroud of his rookie year for the next few games, this team could make a run into potentially getting that wild card spot, or maybe even trying to catch the Colts for the division. So,
okay, let me stop you right there, and right before you get into your thoughts more, because it kind of maybe you can go into it, because that's one of the questions I want to pose to you guys. You're now 3-0 with Davis Mills as a starter. CJ Stroud 3-5. Do you even go back to CJ Stroud? You're playing good. You playing good football right now.
Yes, because the stat line. Davis Mills started out 4 for 13. Some of the misses were really bad.
CJ Stroud's been missing really bad all season.
Yeah.
I still trust CJ more. I really do. Like, I get it. Davis Mills, there's that. Right now, I feel like he's got that horseshoe up his ass right now because, especially from that first game, because it's like you're down so many points, and you know, only a will of God could have anointed that comeback. So, and last week you looked miserable on offense against the worst team in the NFL, the Tennessee Titans. So,
AP, that offense been miserable all damn season.
I mean, yes, but
and look, we gotta keep it a buck. It don't matter who they got at quarterback. That offense been struggling. All right, it's just been bad with the passing game. Nico's been kind of in some moments and disappearing at moments. And obviously, Will Marks, has been a nice little piece that's kind of emerged. But how long do you expect him to carry the tote on the offensive side? I mean, he's nice, but is he at every 3 down back? I don't know that. Offensive line's still not really good. So look, their saving grace obviously is that defense, and they give them more opportunities than they shouldn't. I mean, that offense gets so many opportunities. Is how damn good that defense is. They get to turn the ball over. They're stopping the Bills a couple of times on 4th down, so they're giving you opportunities. So the problem is that offense they don't have a quarterback. Here's the good thing that you do have CJ Stroud on his rookie deal. If he's kind of regressing. If he's not it, then we can make that decision. Ooh. But right now, really, I'm not. All I'm saying is I'm not. So what that he was a 2nd overall pick? Where's Trey Lance at? I mean, where's other top drafted quarterbacks that didn't pan out? Kind of sitting. They either backing up or they sitting on the couch. So. This is the NFL nowadays. I mean, yeah, you get him high, but if he's not it,
does he at least get another season?
Oh yeah, he definitely gets another season, but it's definitely it's more of an open competition. It's not guaranteed for CJ next year. I mean, he hasn't played well this year.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I mean, if you're watching this football this year, he hasn't played well, and then he gets his bell run. That doesn't help with now 2-0. Hey man, what they say about the high hand? You roll with it until it ain't hot.
Hey,
is it even though taking that first game away? Is it really because of Davis Mills that they've won 3 straight, or is it because of the defense?
It's the defense. It's always going to be the defense.
Hey, it's obviously a defense, but I'm saying Davis Mills is doing enough.
Right.
I mean, he's not turning the ball over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he's being, I mean, a game manager, and
yeah,
and obviously that's what you wanted from CJ, and it was up and down on him being a game manager. That's all you need to do when you got this Super Bowl caliber defense. You don't need to be, astronomical. You just need to take care of a couple possessions that they're gonna give you. They're gonna give you some.
He's basically Jeff Hostetler right now,
and that's cool. Jeff Hostetler got checks,
got a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that too. Yep. But I mean, yeah, he's getting the ball in the hands of his playmakers and allowing them to make plays. Like, I mean, look, like the key moment in this game was right before halftime.
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo took that kickoff, went right down the field. What did he do? He came right back down.
Yeah.
And got to see that was crazy. If you take that away, this is a completely different game.
Oh! You talking about that kickoff return from Buffalo?
Yeah, but I'm saying right after that, he took Texans right back down the field.
He did, but imagine if you take that kickoff return out the game, man. This is by this defense, and I don't even think this is a close game.
Yeah, it's that, but I'm saying, like, think of the momentum they have. You return that kickoff, and then you stop them, and then you come and you get the ball after halftime. Like, it's completely different game, but you know.
To me, what kind of made me feel like this game was going to be not what we expected was when Matt Prater missed the extra point.
Oh yeah, that extra point is huge.
When he missed the extra point on the first touchdown, I was like, oh, this game's going to be interesting.
Yeah, mixed extra points have been coming back to kill teams all season. It did for my Browns week 1 against us against the Bengals. That came back to haunt us. We ended up losing that game because of that. Freaking 4 points. Like,
because if he doesn't miss that, you're kicking a field goal going to overtime right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Or I mean, even still, and better to just go back to another key moment in the game to me. And get you guys' thoughts on it. 10 minutes left in the game. They go for it on 4th and 1. Well, it was called 4th and 1. To me, it looked more like 4th and like 1.5, damn near 2. That was a long one.
That
was a very long one. And I thought that was just a bad play call.
Oh my goodness!
I thought that was a terrible play call. I mean, you just got stopped on the run, and again, that's a super long one, and you go right back to a run up the gut. If I'm not going to put that ball in Josh Allen, what's wrong with? Because you come back later in the same situation, you kick the field goal. If you kick a field goal right there, guess what you're also doing at the end of the game?
Kicking a
field goal to win the game. Like, and that's like these coaches always go through this thing. It's like you listen to
they try to outsmart themselves.
Yeah. And you hear the debate is all the time. Do you go for it? Do you take the points? I'm a take the points kind of guy. If you have an opportunity to get points, take the points. Because you never know. You never know where you're going to be at what point in the game.
Always take the points, man. I'm with you, Bob. Take the point, bro. Hey, come on, bro.
This also tells me that when the Bills are in passing situations, Josh Allen relies too much on Dalton Kincaid. because it took him forever to finally start throwing the ball to Khalil Shakir. For majority of his catches came in the second half, and you could see he continually was like going for Dawson Knox, the running back dump offs.
Yeah.
I feel like he relies too much on Dalton Kincaid, which is why him being out right now is throwing Josh Allen off a little bit as far as the passing game.
Well, also looked like they didn't start moving him around until the second half. Like the second half, they moved Shakir around a little bit, a little bit more motions.
Man, can we just be honest about the Buffalo Bills offense? Stop bullshitting and just start it and end it with James Cook. I'm sorry. Like have Josh Allen pick his spots, make his throws late in the crunch time when you need him. But for the most part, it needs to be James Cook. All right, that's a how he's playing is a top 3 running back this year.
Yeah,
you need to make sure that you feed him. He had 76 yards, like damn near a quarter and a half way through the damn game.
Yeah,
you
crossed 1,000 yards tonight, didn't he?
Yes,
yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Give a man a ball, bro. Like if any. I know there's the true Bills Mafia fans. They do love Josh Allen, but they can tell you with all honesty in their heart that when James Cook gets going, the offense gets going.
Yeah, you can see it tonight.
Take away the 45-yard touchdown. He's 16 for 71 yards.
Yeah,
you need to give him the ball more.
Yeah,
you need to give him the ball more.
Come on, man. Look, Josh Allen is phenomenal. MVP, cool. But when you try to make that man play hero ball, and you can't do that against this elite ass defense.
Yeah. I mean, Will Anderson had me. I thought we traded Myles Garrett or something. Like the way Josh Allen was running. Whoa.
I mean, come on, bro. It worked last week because Tampa Bay's defense is banged up, and there's no other than Vita Vea, there's nobody in that front seven that's like fearful, and you can do something like that to a defense like Tampa Bay against Houston, where they have an elite front seven and a great secondary. That's not going to work.
Hey, Houston's defense has been vicious like this all season.
Mm-hmm.
Just being real with y'all. If you have it, like, so if you just laid eyes on them tonight is your first time in Week 12 of Thursday Night Football in prime time, you've been missing out because they've been doing this to every offense that they play.
And the numbers are super deceiving. Like, it's 326 yards allowed, but
no, don't let that fool.
Man, a lot of that was at the end of the game, and like when they were scrambling to try and get that touchdown. I mean, and even then, it was fluctuating back like for y'all don't see me do when this is I hate doing this graphic right here because it's the last one that I have to do because I have to wait till the game is completely over. So I try and come up with a new way to do it. I'm like, I'm gonna do it live, bro. The amount of typing I was doing because Josh Allen kept getting sacked and the yardage kept changing and up down. Oh my god, bro! Like.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say it. He was starting to enter Bonnie Blue territory for the amount of sacks he took tonight.
Hey, yo, you actually gotta chill, bro. That is absolutely batshit crazy statement.
And it continues also the theme.
Stop it.
You get the doubleheader.
Get some help.
You get the doubleheader.
I don't know if you guys
help, bro.
Just chalk that one up for the board. Anyway, and if you've watched Buffalo through this season, it continues the trend of them playing down to competition. I mean, look at what happened to them against Atlanta. It's the same. It's the same.
But was it playing down though?
Well, no, I don't think it's.
Look how bad Atlanta is now.
No. Hold on. At that point in time, Atlanta was a damn good team. They were top 2 offense and top 2 defense at that point in time on that Monday night. But what I will say this though, AP, I don't know if it was playing down because my thing, Houston is like like you said, if CJ just gets somewhat close to his rookie season, we're having a different conversation about Houston right now because we know what this defense is going to do. So I don't know if Houston is. I don't think they're a bad team. I think they're literally just one hand is tied behind their back, and it's their offense, and it's a struggle, and that's just kind of.
Now, with them beating Buffalo tonight, you're essentially a half game back of that final wild card spot.
Houston is no different from Denver Broncos. They just have different records, bro. Same damn team.
Pretty much.
Is it not? Super Bowl caliber defense and a struggling ass offense. This is the same team, bro.
Yeah, they just schedule, you know.
Yeah,
Scheduling. That's all. Man, don't make me say nothing about Sean Payton. I don't feel like talking about that dude right now. Come on.
And look, I know we talked about it every time, but losses like this from Sean McDermott, and if they don't, they not in control of their division now. We talk about the Chiefs not being in control of their division.
This was a huge loss. Yeah, it's a huge loss.
Now
you're essentially 3 games back.
All right, now.
Yeah.
The Empire has returned.
All right, now. Hey, let them not get past that second round. All right, now. These conversations in that front office, and you're gonna have to have. I've been calling for at least the last 3 years because I'm like, no, you can't get over the hill, bro. I'm letting you know. They don't.
I mean, there's going to be conversations now if Buffalo even makes the playoffs if they continue playing like this.
Nah, they gonna make the playoffs. Nah, Buffalo gonna be there. All right. Have you seen their schedule?
Well, it's like you were mentioning, if the season ended today, let's say Jacksonville wins on Sunday, if the season ended after this week, they would have to go to Denver. Another tough environment with another tough defense. And we saw what happened to them tonight. So
let's see. Buffalo goes into a new stadium. Hey, Lane Kiffin, I know they really want you in Florida.
Not Lane.
Tell me they wouldn't. I mean, just think.
Supposedly from what I've heard, that he's really looking at the LSU job.
The Bills go get Bill Belichick.
Nah, don't do that.
He's going to the Giants. He's going to the Giants.
Nah, but not Lane Kiffin.
They'll be like, Bill, come home. We need you.
But yeah, McDermott. Man, we've been talking about this for you. We've been talking about this since the inception of the Thursday night post-game show. McDermott being run out of town, and yeah, if they first round exit, or if they lose their first playoff game, yeah, it's got to be time, man. He's going on what, year 10?
This is year 9. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And yeah, man, that's about it, man.
Glass ceiling.
Yeah, they're going into a new stadium next season.
Hey, you can't go into no new $1 billion stadium with glass ceiling, bro. They got it open. They want God to look down on Buffalo. Come on, you can't have no glass ceiling on. Nah, I'm trying.
Yeah, they need hope. They need hope.
I mean, Josh Allen's starting to enter the Dan Marino conversation, minus the fact he hasn't been to a Super Bowl. So
don't do that. Ooh.
Yeah, can't put him in.
As in, good quarterback, good enough to get playoff wins, but just can't win the ones that matter, like going into Arrowhead, beating Kansas City, or even the snow game at home against Cincinnati, that game that they lost. So,
yeah, I can't. Nah, Marino's still he's a different dude, man. Yeah, nah, he ain't in Marino's category.
Yeah, I can't do that.
He may be more overall skilled than Marino, but he is not the thrower of the football that Dan Marino was.
Nah, that's cold blooded.
Dan Marino was throwing 5,000 yards when that shit wasn't even. You wasn't supposed to.
Wasn't even cool.
That's like one of the biggest what ifs is that 85 season, because wasn't it 85 they had the game against the Chargers that went into like double overtime or something like that, and
85 he beat the 85 Bears.
Yeah, they were the only team that beat the 85 Bears. The problem was they lost the AFC Championship game to the Patriots.
Who got their ass whooped by 85 Bears. That's crazy.
All right, let's take a look ahead. I guess we'll do knockout Buffalo first. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 left. They're now 7-5. That's
7-4.
7-4. Yeah, I'm tripping. 7-4.
Yeah.
Next up is Pittsburgh. In Pittsburgh, still winnable. Then you got Cincinnati. Of course, you got the big rematch with the Patriots. Then and Cleveland, Philly, and you close with the Jets.
Okay, that Cleveland game. I know that you can laugh at the record all you want. That defense is just as nasty as. Okay, they still putting up numbers just comparable to Houston. So.
The thing about that game. I mean, granted, and for those watching and don't know, I am from Cleveland. I'm a Browns fan. Yeah, I say it loud and proud.
I think I know where he's going with this one.
No, you don't know where I'm going. You don't know. No, there are certain things. Just like I told y'all with the Jets a couple of weeks ago. Everybody, the Jets. No, what did I tell y'all? The Jets and Browns play close games. And what happened? It's just one of those weird things. The Browns and Bills play weird games. Like, it just happens. So I'm not saying that we can beat Buffalo. What I'm saying is they not gonna come in there and kick our ass. So
is that gonna be a game? Not trying to speculate here, but is that gonna be a game where they might go ahead and say, hey, if Deshaun's healthy, let's throw him out there?
No. Deshaun Watson's not playing another game for the Cleveland Browns. That's just the end of that. Deshaun Watson would never play another down for the Cleveland Browns.
Shit, all that money, you better put his ass on the field.
No, because if he gets hurt, then we can't get rid of him.
His contract fully guaranteed.
Yeah,
man,
but
get the ass in that field, man.
But you can't cut an injured player.
No.
You have to keep them on the roster. So if he gets hurt again, we can't get rid of him. So that's a detriment. Yeah.
Cut him. You still in financial hell anyway.
Yeah, the money's money, but we can get him off the roster, and then he can go somewhere else and try and get a backup role somewhere else. Like we just need to cut ties with that. How did we get to Deshaun Watson? Like, what is going on here?
I'll say, though, that Bengals game could be a shootout. Especially with Burrow being back.
Could be.
Man.
But looking at you got to at least pull 4-2. You have to pull 4-2 if you're Buffalo. Anything less, you put yourself at risk of being on the outside looking in.
Hey, the way that they was dropping like flies today, I know it was a physical game, but it was more Buffalo that was really getting banged up. Like, and they already came in with hella injuries, and some of the bigger ones, obviously Ed Oliver, and that shows how it's been affecting their rush defense. So
yeah,
McDermott gonna had a hell of a coaching job down the stretch. He was,
and especially since you took the L tonight, it kind of makes this Pittsburgh game, that's a must win now. because you need that tiebreaker just in case.
Yeah.
Because you already got it over Baltimore. You beat them, so you got tiebreaker over Baltimore. Now you need it over Pittsburgh just in case. Who else would you got? You got it over the Chiefs just in case. Yeah. So yeah, you have to win the Pittsburgh game because you don't want it to come down to some weird. Oh, you didn't beat this team and that team. And yeah, so you got to
conference record and whatnot.
Yeah, you got to win. Now you got to beat Pittsburgh. So you got to come out of that last at least 4-2, in my opinion.
Big fact.
Well, I mean, at least they're not in a situation like Green Bay is, where they have a tie on their record, and that's going to be.
That could help or hurt them, depending.
It could help. I mean, yeah. I always pictured the scenarios like if we go on a run and we end up like the same record as Green Bay, who do they let in? It's like if they're both Dallas and Green Bay are 10-6-1 after week 18, who do they put in? It's probably going to come down to like conference record or something like that, and then they would get in over a 10-7 team because that loss isn't there and it's a tie. So,
yeah. Looking ahead for the Houston Texans, their final 6. You go to Indianapolis, you go to Kansas City, you're home for Arizona, you're home for the Raiders, you go to LA for the Chargers, and you're home for the Colts.
Ugh.
The next 2 games determine your whole season.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, you have to find a way to beat the Colts. You have to find a way to beat the Chiefs. If you splitting those games, you're putting yourself at risk. Losing both of those games, you're definitely putting yourself at risk. Mm-hmm. So the Cardinals at home, if it was in Arizona, that'd be a different story. They play a little bit better at home. The Raiders are the Raiders. You're worried about them.
Yeah. Twice against the Colts and Chiefs sandwiched in there.
Yeah. That Chiefs game is on the road after the Chiefs have an 11-day rest period. Because remember, they play on Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah, so that's going to be tough.
Kansas City's going to have an 11-day rest period before that Houston game. And it's Sunday night, so.
Yeah. But, yeah, so these next 2 definitely determine your season. You want to. Because if you take those, you win both of those 2, you kind of put yourself in a position where you can control your own destiny. At least you hope you can. If you were to take those 2 and then you beat the Cardinals and the Raiders, or what was that put you at? That puts you at 10-5. 10, yeah. So you put yourself, you pretty good shot. Yeah.
That makes that week 18 game against the Colts at home probably for the AFC South.
Yeah. So you did, yeah. Hey, Houston, you got 2 weeks. 2 weeks for the rest of your life. 2 weeks for your season. And the question is, man, if CJ is healthy to go, do you let him go? I would not personally.
Roll with that.
They're already talking like he's going to start next weekend. So
I mean, I understand why you do it. He's a top pick, but I'm just saying, like,
as a coach, you need to have the balls to make the tough calls, man.
At the very least, you're on 11-day rest before that game, though, so you got time.
Yeah, and this is like Al Pacino. This is what he told Crozier. You want to be a head coach? This is what it's about, making the tough calls. Yeah, so that's a look ahead for both of them. Good game tonight. Shout out to the Houston Texans for getting the job done. Long neck Mills.
Hey, yo.
What?
Hey, man. You know.
Hey, dog. He could easily be like a Jeffrey the Giraffe, a stunt double. Toys R Us if it came back.
I mean, either him or Mike Glennon, one of the two.
What?
The triple what?
Hey, yo. Hey, but the red jerseys were fire, though.
I was not a fan.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, I like them.
I was not a fan. Not a fan.
Nah, And them shits was fine.
Before we move on,
old man, bro, stop being such an old man, bro. Like get fashion. Like come on.
I just didn't like them, man. But to be fair, I don't like any of the Texans uniforms. They're just so blah.
They weren't bad, but I'll say this: I like the Patriots ones that they wore last week better.
The baby blue that they stole from the Washington Nationals. They ain't fooling nobody. Them the Washington National City jerseys.
Hey yo, he said Nike.
They did. Go look at the Washington National City jerseys and then look at them Patriots uniforms. Tell me they the same.
Crazy,
bro. Hey, before we switch it up, man, we give a shout out to everybody checking us out on X right now. Hey, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. And just make sure you give us a follow across all of our socials. You know, we appreciate it. Much thanks. And, of course, after the show, man, flip over to the YouTube and you know, give a sub and a like. That's all. Costs you nothing, but helps us out so much.
Yes, sir.
And, you know, to everybody else who's already watching on YouTube, hey, make sure you go ahead and hit that, you know. Because, again, we the best on Thursday nights, you know, and it's not just us that said it. Other people said it, man. You know, Aaron Judge said it when he accepted his MVP. Shohei said it when he accepted his MVP, too, you know.
I just wanted to say,
I was saying, you mean when the AL West gave him his MVP? So, I mean, let's call it like it is. 90% of the AL West was like, "Yeah, fuck Cal Raleigh, we ain't doing."
Speaking of Cal, I don't even want to say. Did you all caught up, Mar? In the Raz, did you watch the Raws?
No.
All right, so I ain't gonna.
No. Go ahead. No, you're not spoiling me because I mean, internet spoils everything. Anyway,
okay.
So.
How we feeling about the war game rosters?
Well, I mean, you know, they did what they were supposed to do. It was Cena's last Raw in Madison Square Garden. They had to like go all out.
No, I'm just talking about the teams for the war games.
But I'm saying that's how you put it on stage like that. That's how you hype it up.
Women's match is going to be great. I think women's match is going to be great because now you're adding AJ and Becky to the match.
Yeah, for sure.
Star power. Come on, you get Brock Lesnar in a cage.
In 2 cages. He's gonna be standing in the middle, just suplexing one guy to one side, suplex one guy to the other side.
All right.
Come on, dog. Beast incarnate in that? Crazy.
No one is safe.
And how we close out every convo about the Thursday night game. Who you guys got as your Audible player of the game tonight?
Go ahead, AP.
Will Anderson Jr. Okay. Game record tonight. 2.5 sacks. Part of that 8-sack night on Josh Allen tonight. Complete game record. He's turning into one of the elite pass rushers in the NFL for sure.
Will Anderson. AP says, guess what?
You the real MVP.
Go ahead, Mark.
Look, I know he was still on OKC when he did that, but that just makes me cringe every time I hear Kevin Durant's voice.
If AP, the younger fella, is going to shout out the young boy, then I gotta, Robbie like for the show. Then I gotta show love to the OG of that Super Bowl caliber defense and Daniil Hunter, who put up 2 sacks his damn self. So, hey, he definitely, did his thing as well. Man, it was a sack party. It was in the backfield all night. Whooping up on Josh Allen, man. That was crazy, bro. So, Yeah, the Neil Hunter, the OG, the young buck Will Anderson, 2 players of the game, but pass rush was crazy. It was bananas tonight.
There you
Josh couldn't
go.
do nothing.
Hey, from Wild Card Mar to y'all, man. Guess what?
You the real MVP.
And for me, hey, man, I'm gonna give it to the kid, man. Long Neck Mills, man. He came in and
Yo,
managed the game, handled his business, and got the W, man. Did what he's supposed to do. Kept his job for one more week. So, Davis
long,
Mills. Guess what,
long,
man?
long neck, Mills.
You the real MVP.
That's right. Shout out to the Houston Texans, man, getting the job done, and good luck to them for the rest of the season as we move it along. Um, top 10 time, and last week, we kind of saw one way, kind of good all over the place. We had this first time in a while that might be the first time all season, I think, that we all three had different number one teams. I think maybe since week one. Nah, yeah, maybe I had to go back and look, but yeah, good mix. But in the words of the great American philosopher Jay-Z, it was all good just a week ago.
It was all good. Just a week ago.
And that is how we are looking right now. Remember, folks, tonight's game has zero bearing on this top 10. This is created before Thursday Night Football, so keep that in mind. For me, last week's super matchup, Rams Seahawks. Couldn't let that go, man. That propelled the Rams to the number one spot for me.
Wow.
Even though I know it was kind of really more the Seahawks kind of gave that game away. Well, Sam Darnold gave that game away, man. Dude he turnover. He was Oprah Winfrey with the turnover. So you get it.
You get a pick. You get a pick.
Yeah.
Hey, you 1-2 here.
But I mean, at the same time, the Rams have to capitalize off of that. So, but I mean, they're just hell. They're to me, them and the Patriots are playing the best football in the league right now. Kind of hard to go against both of those teams. So that's why I got them 1 and 2. The Colts, of course, were on the bye week. So they still maintaining their top 3 position. As much as I hate Sean Payton's guts, I have to give it up to his football team. They're still 8 and 2. Even
9 and 2,
being,
actually. 9 and 2.
Yeah, even being down the current reigning defensive player of the year. Eagles, even though they got whatever weirdness they got going on in the locker room, not talking to each other and not speaking, they ain't texting each other or whatever kind of, somebody to mess with somebody's girl or, smash somebody's sister. I don't know what's going on or why they don't like each other. They ain't getting along right now. But
Hey, it ain't so.
I don't know what's going on, man. They got some prison, man. Just fight and get it over with, man. We men. Fight and get it over. Throw them shoulders up and get it over with. Dap up.
Apparently it's going all the way up to the front office too.
Yeah, I mean,
like there's people in the front office that aren't high on Jalen Hurts, which is crazy to even think about.
I mean, and this is like people want to win pretty. That's what it is. This is the same thing that tore down the San Francisco 49ers and what they could have been. Because instead of winning ugly with Alex Smith, they wanted to win pretty with Colin Kaepernick, and look what happened. But oh well. But I still got to show them, some respect. They're the reigning champion. The Seahawks, man, still one of the tops. As long as Minnesota Sam gets back in town and not New York Sam.
Ooh.
We get him back there. Then Seattle's one of them. That defense, man. Hey, We said at the beginning, me and you, Mar, said at the beginning of the season, if that defense can get it together, Seattle can be a problem.
And that defense is getting it together.
Yeah. Bills came in at 7. Yeah, I ain't got to say nothing. Y'all saw what happened. The Bears, the Bears. As much as I hate, man, you know what? I got to show them some love. They've been trying to prove me wrong all season, so I got to slide them in there at number 8. But they will. They ain't getting tested this week, but they're getting tested by me this week. 49ers have still got them in the top 10. You know, Shanahan, he been doing his thing, his MacGyver thing. But at least he got his quarterback back. So,
hey, and they weren't missing a beat last week, bro.
Yeah. And the Packers, I got the Packers coming in at number 10 because they just won't go away, man. And at the end of the day, they're just too talented. Like, at the end of the day, I think if you line up against them, any team you would want to put ahead of them, I think they beat. You know, as crazy as it sounds. You know, so that's my top 10. You can go ahead, Mark.
I feel that. Patriots won, man. As much as I hate to say it, because I sure don't need them on stinking ass Patriots fans coming out in the damn woodwork like it's damn 2001 again. You know,
Stop it. Get some help.
Look, I know it doesn't look pretty with the Broncos, but man, like I said, I think they're similar to Houston. Hellified defense, and just some of the breaks are going their way in these one possession games. So if it was more than like if it was like a couple of times, I can understand. But now it's kind of like, well, they always finding a way to win in these situations. So again, their props. Colts, yeah, I know they's on the bye, but you know, still looking good. Clutch game, a very important game this weekend against the Chiefs. Rams, yeah, they're legit. You know, hey, say what you want, man. They've been. You might have to talk about Matthew Stafford in the MVP conversation. Eagles, yeah. It damn sure don't look pretty offensively. But their defense is nasty. Jalen Phillips, the acquisition of adding him, and then they're getting healthy around that defensive side. So all them Georgia, Alabama boys are starting to get healthy. The whole SEC, Philadelphia chapter is starting to get healthy. So it's crazy what that defense is flying across. Like they're flying, and they're nasty. They're nasty. Oh, they're nasty on defense. Bears. I'm like you, Bobby. I'm not a fan of Caleb Williams. But hey, he's him and his team is getting it done by any means necessary. They're winning. Say what you want. Seahawks, tough loss. Sam Darnold, 4 picks. That was crazy. Well, I don't know what you like. My man Bobby said. He said no more Jet. Sam Darnold, more Viking. Sam Darnold is crazy. That's a crazy bar. That's a crazy bar. And then Bills, like Bobby said, this was before the game. All right. I mean, yeah, it was cool with the Super Bowl heroic performance that Josh Allen did, but like if anybody saw the beginning of that game, man, he was doing some old dumb shit that was about to. It looked like it was about to go bad, and then he turned it around. So I was like, okay, I give him prop for that, but I still can't forgive you for that ass whooping you took from the Dolphins a couple of weeks back. MacGyver, yes, like you said. Hey, my man Kyle Shanahan. Hey, put that man in the Cody conversation. I mean, I'm just saying that this man is. Y'all always reward the coaches that take good teams to the playoffs. He's gonna get this team to the playoffs. So y'all always and they're starting to get healthy. All right, just saying. And then Chargers, yeah, and they right there. Harbaugh, got them. I know tough loss, ass whooping. I couldn't put the Packers there because I don't trust Jordan, dog. I
Yeah, that's
tried.
fair. That's fair.
I tried to trust Jordan, but I don't trust that little light skinned motherfucker. Man. I don't trust his ass, dog.
What?
I don't trust his ass.
That's fair. And of course, our third, she's not here tonight, but she contributed her top 10. She's got the Rams, the Eagles, the Colts, the Bills, the 49ers, the Bears, the Seahawks, the Buccaneers, the Lions, and the Broncos at 10. And AP, do you have a top 10 you want to contribute?
Sure. We go Patriots 1.
Okay.
Rams 2, because I think this is just kind of a one-off thing. I think their offense will be fine. Broncos 3. Colts 4. Eagles 5. I'm going to throw the Chargers at 6. I know they just got destroyed, but I feel like I think they'll bounce back. You know what? Swap that. Seahawks at 6, not Chargers.
Okay.
Seahawks at 6. I'll go the Bears at 7. Buffalo at 8. 49ers at 9. And this might be controversial. I'm going to put the Jaguars at 10.
Oh, I thought you was going to say the Cowboys.
No, not yet. Not yet. Give it a couple weeks.
Don't do that.
Give it a couple weeks.
Okay.
I don't trust the Packers either. I mean,
No, AP. I am being specific. I trust everything on Green Bay. I don't trust Jordan.
I don't trust Matt LaFleur. I don't trust Matt LaFleur.
That's actually kind of
because if you go back to our 40-40 tie, that last play call almost cost them the game.
It's actually kind of
had that ball not gone out of the back of the end zone and it dropped in the middle, they would have lost that game on that bad play call. So I can't trust Matt LaFleur's play calling right now. Plus, you lose games you should have won in retrospect a couple times. I don't know. I don't know if I could trust Matt LaFleur right now. So I can trust. I trust Trevor. Like I said, I trust Trevor Lawrence right now more than Jordan Love. So
wow,
that's why I got the Jaguars at 10.
Whoa! You do know Trevor Lawrence is just a skinny Santa Claus, right?
He's a skinny Santa Claus.
What? Skinny Santa Claus
himself.
That man be giving gifts. That man really be giving turnovers. I wouldn't go that far. I think my problem with Jordan is sometimes he thinks he can make every throw in any type of form and way, and he gets outside of himself. And I'm like, bro, like, remember he was starting to play well against the 49ers that playoff game. And then he just started just doing some crazy shit and just throwing it up in double coverage, thinking he could make that throw. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, stop. Like, and he's been having moments like that this year where he just kind of just, I'm like, yo, what are you doing, dog? It's the inconsistency that's really gotten me with Jordan. I'm kind of like,
yeah. It's the same thing last year, but at least last year it was kind of, he was kind of dinged up all season. He had that to lean on. This year, I don't know what it is.
Him?
He said him. All right, yeah, but that's our top 10. Hit us up at yours online. Let us know what you think, good, bad, or indifferent, and we get to everybody's favorite part of the program, man, the main event, so to speak. But first, take a look at last week's pick. A lot of orange, man. Pretty decent last week. Few teams let us down. Buccaneers let us down. Chargers let us down. Seahawks let Mar down. Chiefs let me and Mar down. Bengals let me down. The Panthers didn't let me down, though. Not at all.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Something about playing the Atlanta Falcons brings out the Alabama and Bryce Young for some reason.
I told y'all, man. I called Bryce. I was like, "Yo, man, I got some money on the Falcons finishing. I need that, man.
You can't even dunk like that.
I need some sizzle.
You can't even dunk like that right now. It's too much shit going on.
Get some help.
Hey, we don't need none. We don't need none of that. We don't need none of that heat. Nope.
Yo, have y'all seen the video of the Brody getting arrested at the basketball game?
Who was it?
Some dude. I don't know if it's high school or college or what. Dude getting arrested at the basketball game in uniform.
In uniform?
In uniform.
That's crazy, dog.
Yeah.
But that ain't even the bad part. The bad part is he's snitching on the homie while he leaving. He like, yo, hey, Brad Stevens, the jig's up. They know everything. Like, why you snitching on me out loud? Yeah. But yeah. So that's how it came out. And that led to this. I went 10-5 last week. Everyone went 12-3. Definitely her best week of the season. And Mar lagged behind 9-6. However, Mar did become the first one to reach 100 wins on the season. 100 correct picks on the season. Wins, pick, whatever. 100 points. There we call it. We call it 100 points.
Kind of like that.
But I did pick up some ground on him. Thank you, Bryce Young. Thank you, Jalen. Thank you.
Stop it. Get some help.
As I am now 95 or 98-65 on the season. Ava moves to 90-60 with her big week. And Mar still leading the way 101-62. We shall see if he can maintain that lead.
Separation time
after this week. And god damn it.
Wow.
Separation time.
That's okay. I will pick up my wins somewhere else along the line. Yeah. He was the only one that picked the Texans and, paid dividends early. So he's out to an early lead this week at 1-0. That's okay. Like I say, I'll pick up my we'll pick up ground elsewhere. So we'll move to game number 2. New York Jets going to Baltimore. And I mean, hey, the Jets, record-wise, not a good football team. But when you look at their effort on the field, they have not quit on their coach. These guys are playing their hearts out every Sunday. They're giving max effort for their coach. So shout out to Coach Glenn, and he's got these guys motivated and ready to play. Especially after what happened, everybody thought that they would give up, but ain't nobody told the dudes in the locker room that. So, but Baltimore, they're just running into a team that needs every win they can get. They run into a desperate team, and I got Baltimore winning this game because they really can't lose a game. Yeah, if they talk about controlling your own destiny, I think they know that their best way into the playoffs is winning the division. And in order to make that happen, they really can't lose a game. So yeah, give me the Ravens at home. Averill also took the Ravens at home.
Yeah. Nah, man, I think you're 100% correct. Ravens are 5-5. Pittsburgh 6-4. Hey, 5 weeks ago I thought Ravens was dead in the water, and they are resurrected. Hey, that's tough for the Jets. So, I mean, they were sellers at the trade deadline, so we saw it happen. We know what that means when you're sellers. Yeah, let's try to get closer to that number one pick as we possibly can. But Aaron Glenn he don't coach that, and those players ain't doing that. So they still gonna, like you said, give effort. But ultimately, Ravens get it. So, what you think, AP?
Yeah, I'm going with the Ravens too. Just a little concerned with Lamar and how he's taken a lot of sacks the last couple of weeks. Turnovers have been kind of an issue, but like you said, the Jets did sell off, especially on defense. This should be one of his better offensive games. I think it'll still be a little close because I think, like you said, Bobby, I think the Jets are still fighting for Aaron Glenn because they really like having him in the building. But I think Baltimore still wins at the end of the day. So,
Take it on down. We got Pittsburgh going to Chicago, and I said I wouldn't do it. I said I wouldn't do it, but
here you are.
Yeah. Hey, last time I picked the Bears to win, they let me down. I'm giving them another chance.
What's up with you and NFC North teams, man?
It ain't NFC North. It's just the Bears.
The Packers used to do it to you too.
Well, no, the Packers because they were my dark horse team a couple years ago, and then they just completely let me down. And then they wanted to go on a magnificent run to get into the playoffs, and it was like, y'all couldn't do that when I was picking y'all.
Right.
Y'all want to wait till I give up on y'all to start winning games. The Bears I never believed in the first place. And yeah. So I gave them a chance, and then I picked them, and they lost, and so I stopped.
And here comes Jeans, because all three of us were Bears.
Right. And so I'm giving them a chance. They're at home. They're not going to Pittsburgh. They're at home. You know how I feel about Pittsburgh. But they're at home. They're in Chicago, and I'm going to give them a chance. I'm picking the Bears. And Averill, she loves Caleb Williams, so. Well, take that. She loves the combination of Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson, so she's also picking the Bears.
No, I'm just going Bears because my thing is at some point, like a team, you're gonna face a team that has something on the line too. Because Pittsburgh needs to start widening this gap, so they need this victory just as much as Chicago does.
Yeah,
but if you're going to say you're a legit team, then you're probably going to get the best effort from Pittsburgh. Matter of fact, I know you are. So get the dub, so I can actually take you seriously. So I'm kind of going out on a limb on this one because I don't know, Pittsburgh. Hey, that Raven is real close, dog. Real close. What you say, Abe?
Yeah.
I mean, the good news right now for Chicago is they're winning a lot of one-score games. They're playing well, especially in the fourth quarter. Their defense has kind of stepped up a little bit. Caleb has not done too much. He's kind of let the offense kind of run itself, and they've done just enough to win games. So, I mean, good for them. Bad news is, however, Daddy's coming home this week. Aaron Rodgers owns the Chicago Bears. If you go back through history, even 40-year-old Aaron Rodgers still owns
AP.
Still owns the Chicago Bears. Give me the Steelers. Give me the Steelers.
AP. Hey. Unless man is your actual father, you should never. Man.
I mean, he's half property owner of Soldier Field, so
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
exactly. I'm picking Pittsburgh. Aaron Rodgers does not know how to lose to the Chicago Bears.
No, you're right. But we ain't had to call that man the D word. That's kind of crazy.
All right. So the New England Patriots, right?
So
They go to Cincinnati.
You want me to go ahead?
I got it. The Patriots is going to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals.
I ain't even got to speak, bro. Ain't nobody got to speak.
Yeah.
No, hold on. But I will say this. Jamar Chase, because you suspended. Come on, bruh. You tripping, bruh. Because first of all, what in your right mind didn't think that all the million cameras in that stadium was not going to catch it? What were you thinking? And then the lie, and I ain't been.
It wasn't me. He was listening to Shaggy.
I ain't been.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. You caught red-handed, bro.
It wasn't me. That was CGI.
That AI.
Dave Chappelle. See?
Stop it. Get some help.
That's crazy. No, but come on, Jamar. Like, and it's so disappointing because, like, when it's players that you like and they have a behavior like that, to me, that I'm sorry, they kind of says something about you as an individual. That's kind of, I'm kind of side eyeing you right now, Jamar. I'm being real.
For sure.
I'm side eyeing you because I'm like, now, you that type of person.
Your quarterback comes back too, which sucks for him. So,
I mean, what's up with football players in general and spitting on each other?
Hey man,
like why is that a thing?
Hey man,
like Jamar, your first call should have been to Jalen Carter. Ask him what happened to him. Jesus.
Hey, hey man, you better learn how to squab.
For real, because I'm coming to see you after the game. I'm coming to the locker room.
You better learn how to squab.
We about to handle this.
Oh no, we got to.
Yeah.
No, like because I'm and I don't want nobody to think I'm exaggerating this. I'm just saying as a man, I think that's one of those unwritten man code kind of thing where like you spit on me, like you breaking code, like you testing my manhood, and I actually got it. I got to see you about it, like because if you don't, like then I mean that's kind of beat that that's kind of bit made, I'm just being honest. So yeah.
Rivalry games used to be about actually fighting each other. Now we're just spitting on each other. What the hell?
Hey, look, Jalen Ramsey acted accordingly, and I respect Mike Tomlin for having his back and said, well, I have no words for when somebody spits on you. Act to what comes natural. Hey, Mike Tomlin is so Hampton Roads, bro.
But I mean, he did it right. First of all, Jalen Ramsey's soft though. That's just.
Hey, yo, that's crazy.
He is. Yeah.
Hey, that man is calling the best.
That man soft as cotton now.
Hey, yo, not cotton, not the tissue.
Hey, tell him Steve Smith Sr. looking for him.
Hey, yo, hey, come on, bro. That's a different breed. Smitty is a different breed.
What?
Tell him Gold Tate looking for him.
Hey,
what?
Hey, yo. Yo, you really. Hey, man, what's the next game, man? We got Giants in Detroit. Look, another one. It's Detroit all around. All right.
I'm gonna skip. We're just all gonna skip the rest of. Yes, we're all picking the Patriots. By the way.
All right.
Yeah, because Detroit can't stop because Cincinnati can't stop a nosebleed or air at this point. So yeah, give Patriots.
Patriots all around, Lions all around. Because look, I love Jameis. I love the Harlem Shake. All right, the little whatever that was, your rendition of it. It was cool. He's a Jim. All right, a good, fun personality, but you know, it's the Giants. You're not good. All right, you're not good. Detroit's good. It's gonna get it. It might get ugly.
Not to mention, you just got embarrassed in front of a national audience on the road in Philadelphia. Yeah, it's not going to be good for the Giants. Although it looks like they're going to try to trot Jackson Dart out there, which is probably not a good move. But I don't know. It's not going to matter either way because Detroit's pissed off. They got embarrassed on Sunday Night Football. It's going to be a massacre.
Oh man. Yeah, probably. Same. The line, they gotta get together, man. The Lions. I don't know what it is. I don't if Stan Campbell calling the plays, or what's going on with them, or the whole coordinators being gone. But they gotta figure it out, man. They really gotta figure it out and get together because this is not the same Lions team that almost made it to the Super Bowl last season. Man, I really don't know what's going on, man. Like, it's just something's missing. Some ingredient is missing. But a good way to get yourself together is to play New York Giants.
Mm-mm.
And yeah, I'm with AP, man. I think they win big. Yeah. Just like the next team, Minnesota Green Bay. Minnesota going in the Lambeau. No, it's a divisional game. So the Lambeau Magic won't play that big of a part, but it will play a part. I got Green Bay taking this one. They're smart, man. This would be a good game to really establish Josh Jacobs. Even though, I mean, Flores is going to try and stop the run. He'll probably try and force Jordan Love to, be more than he is and play hero ball. But Green Bay smart, man. Establish that run. Get back to the basics, man. Use this game to really just get back to the basics. Rediscover who you are as a football team. And get back rolling, man. Get back to the team the first 3 weeks of the season that people thought could go 17-0. So I got Green Bay winning.
Yeah, I'm with you, Bob. Look, Green Bay, take advantage of Minnesota's floundering or inconsistent quarterback play. Sometimes I don't know what they're getting at the quarterback position. It's been so up and down. Obviously, the defense is good, but more times than not, they're losing time of possession. So if you control the clock, obviously Josh Jacobs is questionable, but I still got faith in Hackers to get things handled. So I'm rolling with the pack, man. How you feeling, AP?
I mean, the obvious pick is Green Bay here, but after what I've seen from them this season, it's kind of hard to pick them consistently because it's like we all think, they're at home. They got Minnesota, who, like you said, inconsistent on offense. But the next thing you know, they could be giving up 150 receiving yards to Justin Jefferson. Who knows? Because that's just kind of how inconsistent Green Bay is on defense this year. One game they could dominate. One game, you're giving up 40 points and 500 some yards to one team. So I'm still going to go Green Bay. I think it'll be a low scoring game. I'm not sold on JJ McCarthy at quarterback. He's got to show me something that makes me think, okay, he can be the guy moving forward. So far, he hasn't done that. So I'll say it's a low-scoring game, but I still think Green Bay wins at the end of the day.
Who we got next? Oh, big one for you, my Colts going to Kansas City, take on the Chiefs. And if last week was a must-win, I don't even know what to call this one. Hell, Chiefs hold like zero.
It's a you better win. It's a you better win.
Damn right.
The Chiefs hold like 0 tiebreakers.
0. 0.
And I mean, like, even for the sake of a tiebreaker, beating the Colts really doesn't do anything because the Colts will probably win their division. So, like, but clearly you need this win just to keep any semblance of a playoff hopes alive. Like, this is kind of just like this is kind of like the next 2 weeks for Houston. Like, hey, Pat, man, your season's on the line. Like, right now. You know? Your season's on the line right now. And it's weird. Never been in this position before.
Never.
So, and to quote Stephen A. Smith, hey, everybody, what you gonna do? Everybody looking at you. What you gonna do? How you gonna respond? How you gonna bounce back? You know? So, it's all eyes on you, man. All eyes on you. All eyes on Andy. All eyes on Travis. All eyes on Chris Jones. What is y'all gonna do, man? Is the dynasty? Is we finished or we done?
Nah.
That's the question everybody want to know. Is we finished or we done? But I'm a roll with the Chiefs. I'm giving them one more chance.
Nah, they, like AB said, this ain't a must win. This is a you battle. No. I mean, literally. We talked about it last week. There's 0 tiebreakers that they own.
Yeah.
They're like, the only help is those coaches in that 53 men in that locker room. That's the help. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Gotta help yourselves. I felt last week that was a must win, especially if they wanted to win a division.
Yeah.
So that's done. Now this is a must win to stay in float of actually making the playoffs because starting to get thick, and Chiefs schedule is not light. It's pretty. They got to see Denver again. They got to see the Chargers again. Dallas is trying to get back in the swing of things. You see them Thanksgiving. You got the Colts this week. You got the Texans. So you see that defense.
Yeah.
So, yeah, nothing easy. But yeah, give me Chiefs.
So, Kansas City this year, you obviously know 0-5 in one-score games. They are also 1-5 against current playoff teams, which is not a good sign for this game. Because right now the Colts would be 2 seed, 1 seed, depending on how you look at it, 2, 1, 2, 3 seed in that range. You have Jonathan Taylor coming off one of his best performances of the season. And that Colts defense is not too shabby either. They're a really good defense. Last week was Troy Franklin, who had a great game. This week, I think it could be Alec Pierce that could have a good game. Or even Tyler Warren.
I'm more scared of his matchup. That guy's nasty as a tight end.
I gotta, and Their only win was a home win against the Detroit team that has also been shaky this year. So I got to see it to believe it. So I'm taking the Colts.
Fair.
Both of their losses have been the exact same score. No, the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. So the key for the Chiefs, get to 27.
There you go. That's still going to be hard to do. So.
Yeah.
How inefficient they've been on offense the last few weeks.
Inconsistent. Inefficient. Oh, Lord.
You got Kareem Hunt, too, who's averaging 5 yards a carry. Why not just give it to him more?
Don't, and trust me, I don't even want to talk about it, bro. I got a whole podcast on talk about it.
Hey, speaking of Kareem Hunt, shout out to the people at Madden who, after 10 years, Kareem Hunt been in the NFL 10 years, they finally updated his freaking player model. His career is only over now.
Right.
just now updated his player model. Oh man, gotta love EA Sports. What we got next? Seahawks, Titans. Seattle coming over to the East Coast. Hey, the Tennessee's, they played a couple of teams tough. This could be one of those trap games.
Oh, it's a trap game, but
I still got the Seahawks winning. If there's a rebound game for Sam Darnold, this is it. Use this as your launch pad to get back to Minnesota Sam Darnold. Yeah, give me the Seahawks.
hey, man. Hey, not only does Minnesota Sam come back, that damn LOB version 2 is about to show up and put a wampa stomper on them Titans too. So Seahawks. That's enough said.
I will say this, though. I like the progression of Cam Ward right now. I think he's starting to get better and better as the weeks go on. You're starting to see him make better decisions. He's starting to be a lot more accurate with the football. I know Calvin Ridley's out now, but that's not much of a loss, honestly, because he wasn't really catching anything for him. And you can even ask Titans fans. Titans fans are actually okay with him not being in the lineup right now. So, I mean, if there's ever a bounce back game, it's gonna be this one. I'll take Seattle, but it could be a potential trap game. But I think Sam Darnold bounces back.
Needs to.
Yeah, for sure. Who up next? Jacksonville going down to the desert to take on the Cardinals. This is a funny one, man. Hey, the Cardinals, they play tough at home. Jacoby Brissett got them boys believing. And you know what? I believe too. I'm going to take the Cardinals at home. Get them Jaguars. Like Trevor Lawrence, Trevor going to give them a couple. He going to give them a couple.
That is true.
Yeah. Yep. So give me the Cardinals at home, man. Upset alert.
Oh. Bobby over talking about he believe in him. Nah, he trying to gain ground. He trying to trying to close the gap on the record. Don't let that man fool y'all. You don't believe in him.
Hey, Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah,
is the NFL's all-time leader completions in a game.
Oh. Wait, did they win that game?
Nope.
That's not important.
That
what is important is he did it.
Still lost by 18, but still completed 47 passes.
What is important is he did it.
I was just trying to see if they won that game or not. I didn't mean nothing by it at all.
That ain't the point. Point is that That man is a man to be reckoned with.
All right. Kobe Brissett. That's hilarious.
It's Kobe Brissett over there looking at Trevor Lawrence like,
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Now, I do agree with you. You know, Trevor is prone to get some turnovers, but I'm hoping that he's able to keep him under wrap. Just at least one. They can still win with just one. And now when they start getting in trouble when he start getting the 2, 3, and 4. But yeah, give me Jaguars, man, because they still trying to stay in this hunt of the wild card, and and the effort been thrown on them fraudulent, so they trying to beat those allegations too.
Yeah, I'm going with the Jaguars too. I think their defense plays very well too. They're one of the more. I know they're kind of like middle of the pack, but it's not bad. They got one of the better underrated defensive players in the other Josh Allen, and even Devin Lloyd, who's been good. And I mean, Mar, you've seen him up close and personal after that pick six, yeah, I'll take the Jaguars because I think defensively they're better than Arizona. And while yes, Trevor may give them 1 or 2, I think Jacoby will as well.
all right, now I have to apologize for this next one because there's actually a game missing, and it should be right here in this area, and it's actually going to be the most watched game of the weekend, if you can believe it. And it is the Cleveland Browns going to Las Vegas to play the Las Vegas Raiders. 2-8 teams are going to play the most watched game of the weekend. Why? Because Shedeur Sanders is making his first career NFL start. Why else? Because the Raiders give up 3 sacks per game. Why is that key? Because Myles Garrett is going after the single season sack record. So, yeah, this will be the most watched game of the weekend. And now, misconception. We are 2-8, but we are not a bad football team. We have a terrible offense. Our defense is legit. So we have the same problem Houston Texans is. The only problem is we don't have a CJ Stroud. If we did, we would literally be the Houston Texans. But,
hell, y'all don't even have a damn Davis Mills.
Facts. Well, hold on. Because Shedeur Sanders is going to try to prove that he can at least be a Davis Mills.
Jury's still out?
Yeah. I'm with you.
That's coming from a Shedeur fan. Jury's still out.
With that being said, the Raiders defense they are a bad football team. See, they have a bad team. Their defense is terrible and their offense is terrible. Somehow
scrappy.
We will probably find a way to blow this game on special teams because that's just what we do.
Hey, stop.
Regardless, I'm prone to pick the Browns just because we have number 95. And that's literally it. He'll find a way to will us to victory. But I think Shedeur will play okay. I can see him being like 15 of like 26 or 7 for like $174, 5 and a touchdown. And I really see Quinshon Judkins getting off in this game. That's where I really see the money being made. I see Quinshon having a big game, and again, I see Myles Garrett having another multi-sack game. Like I say, the Raiders give up 3 sacks a game, and Myles Garrett usually raises his game when he plays against other good pass rushers. A la he had a big game when we faced the Packers and Micah Parsons. He clearly had a big game against the Patriots and against the Ravens. So I can see him looking across at Max Crosby saying, "Watch this."
But you can't do it like me. What?
Pretty much. I think he gets 3. I'm gonna pick him to get 3.
Ooh, put that on the slip, baby.
Yeah.
Put it on the slip.
Yeah, Myles Garrett for 3 sacks. And,
bro, you don't believe it until you put it on a slip.
Put on a slip, but if he does, man, like I say, I got the Myles Garrett sack tracker on Game Time 216. He needs 8 for the record. Has 7 games to do it. I'm hoping he does it in 6 because that way we don't have to deal with the whole asterisk thing. But if he does do it, if he does take 17, I hope he kills it. Get like 24 or 25. That way there's no doubt. You know.
I'm with you because if he does it in 16, then you can just say, "Oh, would it?" You know, everybody was playing 16.
Yeah, nah. But, yeah, I think he gets 3 this weekend, which that would put him at 18 for the season. We'll see, but I got the Browns winning a close one, maybe 2017, something like that.
Yeah, I'm going Browns. Raiders are just terrible franchise, bro. And this might seem weird. I don't know if y'all can connect the dots on this. Obviously, Tom Brady has a relationship with Shador. So I was kind of curious on why didn't Tom draft him? But or at least at least have that cachet to nudge out Davis to say, "Hey, go get Shador."
Yeah.
Instead, they go the Geno route, and I get it. Geno worked for a minute in Seattle, but it's not working in Las Vegas. All right,
there's a reason for that.
Oh, no, I get it. Yeah, and there's some distractions, and of course, there's injuries to the offensive line too for the Raiders. They're having issues with that too. But maybe Shador shows out in front of Tom against the Raiders. Like, hey, I could have been rocking this, like doing this. But I don't know, but yeah, give me Browns.
I mean, did we watch what happened Monday night to the Raiders? Made our defense look like the 85 Bears, for Christ's sake. Yeah, I mean, first game in a Cowboy uniform, Quinnen Williams has one of his best career games as an NFL pro. 5 quarterback hits, a sack and a half. Cowboys, I think, overall had like 5 or 6 sacks in that game. Like you mentioned, Raiders usually give up 3 sacks a game. And they got a turnover. So I kind of agree with you, Bobby. I think Myles can get 3 on this Raiders offensive line. I think I see a big day from Quinshon Judkins as well. So I'm going to take the Browns as well.
I'm being easy. Big Mike from the man. He got him down for 8.
Oh, come on, Big Mike. I mean,
he said he's gonna break the record. The single season, he gonna do it all in one game.
They're gonna say the game's gonna start out being about Shador. At the end of the day, it's gonna be about Myles Garrett.
Yeah, can't put it past him. I mean, I think they said they gave a stat last week or something like the past 6 seasons or something. There's been like one game a season where people have had like over 3 sacks, and like Myles Garrett has had 3 this year. Like,
that's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Who we got next? Philly and Dallas, the rematch that we've been waiting on from week 1, the Storm game. We all know what's going on in Philly. Dallas having a little bit of resurgence, man. They're getting together. George Pickens seems to not be a knucklehead in Dallas. He got himself together. I mean, he can't get to his room on time, but that's neither here nor there. Defense seems to be, there's a new rebuilt defense. Hey, Dallas looking a little bit formidable, but I don't know. Philly's defense is just a little bit better. Yeah, and
a little bit,
and they're a little bit. A little bit. They got a little bit more chemistry. They've been playing together a little bit longer, and just they got a little bit more experience at winning tough games and games they need to have. And so I'm gonna go with the Eagles on the road, man. This will be a good learning process for the Cowboys, though. And Schottenheimer.
No, I love what Schottenheimer did, and for him to.
Oh yeah. Sit your ass on the bench.
Now, I got rules. I got I love it. I respect it. Holding these millionaire babies to a higher standard. I respect it.
We haven't had that, Mar. We haven't had that since Bill Parcells. We haven't had a coach. We haven't had a coach that's done that since Bill Parcells in the early 2000s.
Well, obviously, the apple don't fall far from the tree. Obviously, his pops didn't play around. He didn't mess around. So, but no, it's a good story. I think looking at him, I'm like, I wasn't so sure about him, but I'm like, he's the guy. But it looked good last week. Yeah. The defense is the Cowboys defense is going to play solid. But you still, can still get burned on the corners from AJ or Devontae in a heartbeat. So you're one play away from that happening to you.
Yeah.
But I don't know how. You say George Pickens turned it around. I don't know. His mental's about to get tested this week because that Philly defense is. Yeah. Let's see how them targets go down to 2 or 3. Let's see if he ain't crashing out this week. Because it's gonna be tough, man. That Philly defense is something nasty. They hawking, so but give me Philly.
Here we go. So obviously this is an emotional roller coaster that this team has been on the last few weeks. Obviously, with the passing of Marshawn Kneeling 2 weeks ago, played great Monday night. This is their first home game since his passing, so Jerry's gonna have some sort of pregame thing in remembrance for Marshawn. I think there's talks that they may retire the number 94 for good, because obviously you had Marshawn wear it, you had DeMarcus Ware, who was a Hall of Famer. Right? Charles Haley as well. He might retire the number 94 for good afterwards. I love what I've seen from Donovan Ezaraku, who played well in that Raiders game. He's starting to become a great edge, not really a great edge rusher, but he's starting to get up there as far as, he's only a rookie too, so he's going to continue to learn. And he's in such a great spot now that you have both Kenny Clark and Quinnen Williams in your ear. That is great for a young player like a Donovan Ezaraku. So I'm glad he gets that now. But the reason why I'm picking the Cowboys is not just because of the fandom, not because yes, it's a home game for us. We usually play well at home in the division. It's because of what our quarterback has done to the division at home. In Dak Prescott's career, he is 21-2 against the NFC East at home. The 2 losses were his first start against the Giants back in 2016 and Philadelphia back in 2017. He has not lost at home to a single division team in almost a decade, about 8 years. He's been that good. I'm taking the Cowboys.
I mean, but
because they're riding
3 years of football as well, so that's like a little skewed.
I mean, Still 21-2. 21-2 against the division at home.
Hey, that man.
Whenever he's on the field, we usually play well against the division. So I like the chemistry with CD and George Pickens. I think defense will play better than what they did week 1. I know the Eagles have a great defense, but I think they can go toe-to-toe with that defense and get a win at home. So I'm taking the Cowboys. Plus, they're riding an emotional roller coaster still. So,
next, I hate you guts more.
Why's that?
I thought I was gonna be the only one to pick the Saints, man. Falcons going down to New Orleans.
I don't trust the damn Falcons with the damn. Shit.
Yeah, I reached out to some people and I got the phone number. I called my boy hello, Tyler, come on, shucks. I need a solid, man. You got to take care of the Falcons, man. I'm hungry. I need to go to Sizzler steaks, need that. Yeah. He know what's on the line for me. So yeah, I'm picking the Saints. But yeah, the Falcons are just, I know what's going on down there, man. The Falcons are like you go to a really nice restaurant, right? And you order like a really good burger. And then they bring it to you and it's sizzling, it's smoking, it's perfectly cooked. And then you bite into the burger and it's like tofu. That's what the Falcons are like. Like, y'all have all the tools, and just man. And you know what? It sucks because at the end of the day, Raheem Morris is gonna pay the price for it. I'm sad. I think this is his last season in Atlanta. And yeah, so I mean, you talk about Lane Kiffin. This is where Lane Kiffin might be reaching out to. But yeah, I'm taking the Saints. Another upset special. Oh shucks, getting the job done. Big win for the Aints.
I mean, is there anything else that needs to be said? Atlanta, I don't trust you. Atlanta, I don't trust you. Ain't much to be said. Atlanta, I don't trust you. Michael Penix is done for the season. I don't trust Kirk Cousins when he came in and had that one game. He didn't look good. So you got a whole bunch of money tied in that shit. You wasting actually a solid defense, and they can't win the game for you because they're not at the talent level or consistency of like a Houston Texas defense. So, but they're a solid defense, but they get no help from the offense. This inconsistent at quarterback is really killing them because Drake London is actually showing to be solid. You do have a dynamic running back called B. John Robinson. Maybe we should try to get him going. That's a real smart observation to do. I don't know, but just the lack of common sense that is going on in that building. On Arthur Blank, you spent a lot of money on that stadium, man. You need to start spending money on other places in your front office to make it better. Because whatever you're doing right now, it ain't working.
Is this the last year of the Kirk Cousins contract?
Of the guaranteed money.
Yeah. I think he only signed a 2-year deal, didn't he? So this would be his last
year. It was a 4-year deal, but all the guaranteed money was in the first 2 years.
Semi-cut. Do you
And
you look
from
for
what I remember,
do you look quarterback again in the first round if you're the Falcons?
yeah, because Michael Penix is now in his overall career, and he's 25, 26 years old. It's now uh, 5, I think, devastating knee injuries. You know, I probably would say, as much as you like the young fella, yeah, that's a lot of knee injuries for a quarterback. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
shame.
So let me get this straight. You got a really great supporting cast. We got a lot of hype coming into the season. Defense isn't too bad. And the one thing that's killing you is the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Where have I
Yeah.
heard this before? Oh, wait, they're the Auburn Tigers.
Hey,
Because
yo.
that's exactly what Auburn is right now.
I was about to say the Cleveland Browns.
I mean, they're exactly what the Auburn Tigers are this season. Great wide receivers, great supporting cast. Quarterback has let them down all season long. And it's the same thing with the Falcons. And you said upset, Bobby. Vegas actually has New Orleans favored in this
As
game.
it should. Is in the dome. It's in Caesars. Is it?
Yeah.
Yep. And I'm picking the Saints too because I believe in Tyler Shuck.
Whoa! I ain't say all that. I mean,
Right? Hey, technically, if you want to get technical with it, right now, he's the best quarterback out of this rookie class.
I'm just saying I trust him in this matchup. I don't. You know, I'm just saying. Give me 8 games on Shuck before I'm ready to call the verdict on him.
Fair enough.
All right.
Also, they need to get rid of their GM in New Orleans anyway. But
He ain't
they're
going
not
nowhere.
gonna do that.
He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, he gonna stay there until all this money mess is cleared up, and then you let him go.
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere. You clean this up.
Yeah, I'm picking the Saints.
Tampa Bay and the Rams. Hey, the Rams is riding high. Tampa Bay still not 100% healthy, and therefore I cannot pick them.
Big facts.
Give me the Rams. You need all hands on deck. Take on this Rams team. I'm sorry, Tampa.
Yeah, I'm with you. The injuries are starting to get them, and it's actually starting to give Carolina a chance to gain ground.
Yeah, for real.
And so, as much as I think Tampa Bay needs this game, because I'm with you, I've been a Baker bro all season, but Baker bro is your back starting to hurt because you're trying to carry the team because of the injury, and it ain't turning out so hot. Yeah, Rams, hottest team in the one of the hottest teams in the NFL. Give me Rams.
Again, I want to pick Tampa too because I'm right there with Mar. I am a Baker bro too,
Baker,
but the Rams defense is really good, and if I think Stafford wants to have a better showing than what he did last week against the Seahawks. So this should be a good game though. Sunday Night Football. We might finally get a good game on Sunday night. I think it could be the game.
Thursday night's where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
I think this could be the game of the day on Sunday. So, I'll take the Rams to win a close one.
No, sir. Cleveland, Vegas. I already told you. And yeah, finishing off the day, and I'm still offended. The Carolina Panthers somehow got a Monday Night Football game, and they're going to take on the San Francisco 49ers in Levi. Luckily for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, this is happening, because if it wasn't for that, the Carolina Panthers would be in first place in the NFC South if they were playing anybody else. But they're playing the 49ers, who got their QB back, and they're going to be beaten by the 49ers on the road. Well, actually, they're just lucky the game ain't in Carolina. If it was in Carolina, I think they'd win. But that West Coast trip, man, it does things to teams, and it's gonna get Carolina. So Baker, be happy and take another week, relax, get your stuff together, get ready for the stretch run because it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough. Matter of fact, that last game, it's gonna be an interesting close, man. Panthers and Bucks play twice.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting finish to the NFC South. But I'm gonna take the 49ers to beat the Panthers.
Yeah, 49ers as well. Look, I love, how in the hell is San Francisco just, staying in contention with all these damn injuries? I mean, it's crazy. It's like they probably could fill up a whole ward in the hospital right now. But no, 49ers still doing their thing. Carolina is so weird to me.
Yeah.
Their 5-5 is literally the equivalent of Jameis Winston doing the 30 for 30. It's like
65 now.
Well, I mean, still, they're liable to get blown clearly out the water, or they can make it close or win this game. It's like there's nothing so consistent about this team when it comes to how they play, because sometimes they blow people out the water and then they get blown out the water, or they win some games they ain't supposed to, or they lose some game they weren't supposed to. That's just what we've seen from them this year. So, but San Francisco got this, dog. That MacGyver glue is something crazy, bro. That MacGyver glue is something crazy.
Maybe getting players back, but they're still on welfare. Especially on defense.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, that defense is struggling with it. Hey, when you lose Fred Warner and Bosa, that's kind of hard, bro. That's
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Monday nights are always crazy too. You never know what's going to happen. It is one of those nights where it's just it just feels like it's been unpredictable for Monday night games this year. And it's that reason I'm picking Carolina. Because I think Rico Daddle's going to have himself another big game against that 49er defense. So I don't think Tet's going to have quite the game he had against Atlanta, but I think he's still being a factor. And I'm not saying that Carolina's going to steal this division away from Tampa, but I can see them going into San Francisco. I know it's West Coast, but I can see them going in and winning this game because it is Monday night and anything can happen on Monday night. So I'll take Carolina. Why not?
And there you go, man. That's our picks. That's the way we see it. Don't take our word for it. Don't, gamble responsibly. And if you or anybody you know has a gambling problem,
yeah,
stop it. Get some help.
Especially if you play for the Cleveland Guardians.
Whoa.
We taking
Whoa.
shots.
Whoa.
Sorry, I had to.
Oh no, you didn't have to. Nobody asked you to do that, bro.
Right. This ain't even a baseball program.
Hey,
like you said, gamble responsibly, please.
Don't blame us for nothing. If you blow your rent, that's on you.
Right.
We got a tap for next week. Next week, I forgot what is the game. There is no technically Thursday night game.
Yeah, because it's Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So we're
It's
doing
Ravens and Bengals is the nightcap on
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
So
But Prime.
right, it's
The
just not on
one is
Prime.
Black Friday.
Yeah. It's not on Prime, so don't worry, folks. We will still be here Thursday night. We're doing something a little different, though. We have decided to do a watch along. So, for the Ravens Bengals game, the final Thanksgiving night game, we're going to do a watch along. We're going to stream live during that game, and we'll have some guests during the game. We'll have a different guest every quarter. I'm sure AP will join us during the game. His team will play earlier that day, and we'll get to crap all over the Cowboys. And
Not unless we win.
we will still crap all over the Cowboys because that's just what happens on Thanksgiving. No. And we'll be joined by other guests. We'll try and get people whose teams play that day. Whoa, pause.
I want to say it's Packers.
Stop it.
Lions.
Get some help.
Lions first.
Yeah, do we know any Lions fans? Yeah, not sure. I know we know a few Packers fans. To a Chiefs play, we got that covered.
Packers fans. Chiefs Cowboys is the afternoon game, and then again the night game is Baltimore Cincinnati.
Yeah, but we'll work it out. But yeah, so before you catch the itis and go to just catch the itis, take a nap early, and then wake up for the last game, and
Shit. I might fuck around catch itis. I ain't gonna lie, dog. It's Thanksgiving.
Stop
dog.
it. Get some help.
Get with us for the watch along as we watch the game and our version of the Madden cast. And have fun doing that. But hey, if you want to hear more from myself or more, hey, head over to the Game Time 216 YouTube page. Go ahead and subscribe. Also, head over to the IOW Sports Network YouTube page. Go ahead and subscribe. What you guys got going on for the rest of the week over there?
Hey, man, you already know, man. You got to hit that like, share, subscribe button because I just be dropping all kind of content. You feel me? And, yeah, man, sports, and more sports. That's what we on, baby.
Yep. Saying Game Time 216. You join me and the homie Big Mike from the Man Cave every Monday, every Wednesday at 2:16 Eastern. We talk all Cleveland all day, and we'll definitely be recapping the Browns game this Monday, seeing what went on, everything right, everything wrong with Shador, and taking a look at that Myles Garrett pursuit of the sack record. So, and hopefully hopefully it'll be a victory Monday. Then, of course, if you want to hear more from AP, check him out on the Rec Room Sports YouTube channel on Tuesdays, Saturdays, Sundays. Yeah, the Sunday night.
Speaking of gambling responsibly, we do our show Lock It In every Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday morning. Saturdays is college day, which will be college football now. But once that's done with, it'll transition over to college basketball. And then Sundays are NFL days. And then, of course, Scott and I do the Sunday night post game after every Sunday night game, which we should have a good one this week with Tampa Bay and LA. So,
Yep. And remember also. That one. Wrong button. We are also now present on Facebook. So head over to Facebook, hit the like or add or whatever the heck that button says. All I know is it's blue. Click the blue button. We still got like a month before we can stream over there. So, thanks to their rules and regulations. But
okay, Zuckerberg.
I'm saying, bro. Until then, you can still join and follow along. I usually post the next day, post our shows over there, so you can still check them out. So, hey, head over there and do that. And y'all got anything before we head out?
Nah, man. I know what it is. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other, man. Y'all bring your asses back here Friday night, and then don't eat too much, like Bobby said. Get that ice next week.
Hey, P.
And if you're a Cowboy fan, don't drink too much because that's going to get rough, especially on Thanksgiving. Also remember for all my late arrival family members out there, make sure you tell them that dinner is at 9 a.m. so they get here at noon. Just so you know. Just so you know.
They will. I mean, you never got to remind black folks of that. And that's another cultural difference.
That's mostly for the Hispanic community. I'll just say that.
I don't know, because, man, I noticed that like, our Caucasian brethren, like, they eat Thanksgiving dinner at, like, 4, and see, like, the black folks, we eat Thanksgiving dinner be ready at, like, 10 in the morning. That should be ready before the first football game on. Like,
That's why I say tell them it'll be ready at 9. That way they show up when the first football game is.
And what Bobby mean by that is because normally, is because there's a lot of food there, and sometimes you usually even city hop, it's American. You just pop up at people's houses. Oh, let me get a plate here, get a plate there.
Yeah.
It's a marathon. You're eating from probably because normally we done about 11:30 noon right there that time frame, and then all the way up to damn near 7:30. You still kind of sitting hopping and just man. I love Thanksgiving. Favorite holiday. I'm gonna be on some real big back activities all Thursday. I'm gonna probably even have me a plate while we over here talking football on air. I'm gonna definitely have me some pie because I'm gonna have hella desserts. I'm gonna try my hand at making a banana nut bread pudding.
Oh,
that's what I said. So
we're gonna talk about say for tomorrow, man. Tune in tomorrow. Audible Sports, the original Audible Sports Podcast. Tomorrow.
Big back. I'm gonna big back activities, baby.
Tomorrow's actually our Thanksgiving episode because our last episode before Thanksgiving. So, we'll be talking all things Thanksgiving. And
I'll always remember though, if they ask you to bring the plates, it means you can't cook.
Hey, yo.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that though. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And if they ask you to bring a specific brand of plates, that means you can't be trusted.
No, they ask you to bring a specific brand of plates. Bring the damn specific brand of plate. That means don't bring because that's important, bro. We need
that's
sturdy.
What I'm saying
sturdy.
Don't be bringing the flimsy Dixie paper. Nah, man, bring them.
Because you tell them to bring just plates and they'll be specific about it. And they, like you said, if they bring the flimsy plate, it's like, oh, shit.
Yeah, everybody don't be knowing, man.
Just remember, it's a day to be with family. Everybody has their own role. Enjoy it. Enjoy Thanksgiving, for sure.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with not being able to cook. Nah,
I can't cook.
Don't take offense. It's gonna be an abundance of things provided for you, man. Everybody doesn't have that calling. and that's okay.
And hard out here for pimp, man.
I'm saying, but yeah, we're gonna talk about all that tomorrow. The haves and the have-nots. But yeah, hey, you heard the man. Take care of yourselves and each other. And hey, if anybody out there knows a good lawyer, call the boy Pat Bev. We out.
Keep your feet pumping. You gotta run through it. Keep putting that down.